Golden T-Mobile. Head-to-head World Championship qualifying matches. I'm Chad Shrump. Today, we have a great one. This is Shankopotamus, Will Davis. He will be battling for his spot in Las Vegas, Nevada, against eataduck, Sam Hines, Colorado zone. We're going to be playing Dodge City Front 9. We had our fair share of that last week. We love it. It's a high-scoring track. Let's see what happens today. We get off really early with not a lot of problem for Mr. Shankopotamus. He will throw that to the left side. We'll try a stinger into the green. And eataduck will try the same thing, yet he will go from the fairway, and I'm sure he will use a sniper. He does. Here is a 1-iron. You've seen it before. Bingo! Right off the bat. 1-iron sniper slams into the jar, and he eagles hole number 1. This is what Sam is known for. Perfect shot. Now we'll go to Will Davis. Shankopotamus throws it up. It hits a little short. He will have a long putt, and he is going to be down 1 stroke after 1 hole. So this is what eataduck does. He qualifies very high in these tournaments, gets to the head-to-head, and makes an enormous mistake. Enormous mistake. He just slammed that into the roof of that abandoned barn. Wrong club, absolutely. And now he will try to recover. Wow. Did not expect that whatsoever. eataduck needs to compose himself. Will Davis will make up that stroke he lost. But fortunately for Sam, he had an early 1-stroke lead, and now he's just tied. So, yep, big mistake. You move on. Shankopotamus says, hey, thank you very much. I'm going to move on. We're now tied after 2 holes. eataduck with a great shot point advantage. Here's Shankopotamus, throws it into the par 3, and he's a little bit short. Now watch duck. Here comes the 1-iron stinger again. Can he light it up? He does again! He has holed 2 of the first 3 shots. Now, hole 2, not good. Hole 1, hole 3, eataduck magic. Sam Hines, you are a freak show. What a shot. Will Davis, Shankopotamus makes his putt. And eataduck grabs that 1-stroke lead again. This is not a course you want to play, Sam Hines. This just sets up too nasty for his 1-iron stingers. We go to the top of the hill on this par 5. As you know, the second shot is a long one. But man, has eataduck done a good job of putting that to the crest of that hill. It's going to play perfectly into this par 5. Will Davis does about the same thing. He cuts off a little distance by going left. And he will have a grabber into this receptive green. Here's the shot a little bit right. And it's a nice one. It's great shot points. And he may actually have enough great shot points to be really close to Sam, because that's a big one. Almost 20,000. Sam has 2 holeouts, but they were 2 shorter shots. So I think the GSPs are pretty tight, although Sam does have a 1-stroke lead. He will also use a grabber on this par 5. I like the line a little better. It's a little bit to the right. It's going to come back. He's going to get more points. 15,800 great shot points. He says, take that, Shankopotamus. I will increase my great shot point lead, as he hits a beautiful grabber into this green. Both players position themselves so perfectly on top of that hill. It's not always the case. Sometimes you're hitting maniacs in, just hoping the ball carries enough to give yourself even a chip from the bottom of that green. So great playing by both players. eataduck with 34,000 early great shot points as he moves on to hole number 5. Also a relatively easy par 5. The Maniacs will get you out into the deep part of this fairway. Perfect win for this shot here on Dodge City Front 9. eataduck will go first. 6-iron javelin will play the right 3 break. See if this takes it to the hole. It does. Just misses on the high side. Good shot by Sam. 6,000 more GSPs. He's now got 40,000 great shot points for this match. And as we know, Shankopotamus has 19,000 great shot points. eataduck with a 1-stroke advantage. Great shot points will be the tiebreaker if we are tied after 9 holes. Here is Shankopotamus, just almost buries that shot. That's points for Shank. 6,400 of them. Puts him at 25,000 for this match. Almost jars this. Sam just missed it on the high side, and Will just misses this on the low side of the green. Look at that shot. Really nicely done. One more click left. I think that shot's in. Sam, one more click to the right. I think his shot was in. So both players all over the hole. Shank is trailing by 1 stroke to Eat a Duck. Of course, Eat a Duck, formerly known as Duck Rubber. We go to the hole 6 par 4 drivable. Sniper a little short. I expect Will to do a little better here. He is going to use a grabber, it looked like. Throws this in high, lets it bounce, and yes, that is a grabber. Nice, safe shot. It's not going to produce a whole lot of magic, though, and he will still trail by 1 to Eat a Duck. We will move on. Eat a Duck, 11 under after 6 holes. Shankopotamus, 10 under after 6, and we move to hole 7, the par 5, over the barn, or drive it to the left side of the fairway, like Shank's going to do. Thank you very much. And you will have your second shot into the green. 2 different ways to play this hole. A lot of it depends on your preference, how you like to approach that green, what kind of ball you like to use. And it looks like we will let this thing run out. Just needs to carry onto the flat surface. It does. A little bit on the low side. Very nicely done. Just short of great shot points. Now Sam will try to attack from over the barn. This looks very nice. This looks very nice. Double eagle Sam with his 3rd hole out of this match. What a shot by Sam Hines. Eat a Duck all over the hole. This is just a great match he's played. It is just a show that he has put on, and he is now up 2 strokes. Had 1 mistake on hole number 2, I believe. He hit the top of the abandoned barn, but other than that, has been absolutely spectacular. We go over the top. That hits the barn, but it bounds safely onto the green. That is not always the case on this hole. Sometimes you hit that barn and you are done. Here is Shank over the top. This looked good. Where is it? Where are we? Sam will putt in for eagle, and Shank bound all the way back with that orbit ball off the green, off the fringe, into the little rough area behind, but no problem. Ranger putt. I love the Ranger putt. Eagle. Here we go. Last chance for Shankopotamus, as Sam will put this on the green. Not his best effort. Leaves it short. Now Shank will try to drain this. He has to make this shot. He will not. He is not going to advance out of the quarterfinals this week. Sam Hines, just a destroyer. What a round for Sam. Eat a Duck will move on to the semifinals of the Golden T-Mobile head-to-head world matches, trying to get to Las Vegas, Nevada. What a round by Sam Hines. Eat a Duck wins by 2.